You are aware of what took place at the jury trial. Depp was given $10 million in compensatory damages and an additional $5 million in punitive damages after the jury voted in his favor on all three of his claims. As per Virginia law, the court lowered the punitive damages amount to $350,000, leaving him with $10,350,000. Amber Heard, on the other hand, was given $2 million by the jury, which only found in favor of one of her allegations. But what has happened to them after the widely publicized trial? That's what we're going to talk about today, so make sure to watch until the end to find out. Hit like and subscribe for more videos like this. Amber's attorney, Elaine Bredhoft, appeared on several morning talk shows the day following the trial to defend her client and argue that crucial evidence had been concealed. She maintained that Amber Heard couldn't afford to pay the substantial judgment in the first place. On the Today Show, Amber herself conducted an interview with Savannah Guthrie, which may not have been her wisest move of the year. Amber appeared to strike the wrong chords and struggled to answer Savannah's probing questions. Amber severed ties with Elaine Bredhoft, who had served as her primary trial attorney in August, but kept Ben Rottenborn one of her two trial attorneys. Amber recruited a brand new, well-regarded appellate team to handle her appeal of the judgment against her. Amber underwent some significant personal changes as well. Amber sold her $570,000 California property, which was situated on 6 acres, on July 18. Amber made a sizable profit after the new owners paid her $1.05 million for the house. Amber then embarked on a world tour. She traveled to Israel with her friend Eve Barlow and her baby in tow. Judge Azcarate threw Eve Barlow out of the trial for tweeting and texting during the proceedings, which helped her quickly become famous or perhaps notorious. The judge had issued an express order prohibiting tweeting or texting during the trial. The jury's decision did not, however, put an end to Amber's legal ordeal. Amber's insurance company sued her a month after the judgment was issued against her. It turns out that a homeowner's policy created by Travelers Insurance covered the expense of her legal counsel and her defense. Amber also has a personal liability insurance policy with New York Marine. Travelers had sued New York Marine a year prior on the grounds that New York Marine was responsible for paying a portion of the cost associated with defending Amber. After the decision in Johnny Depp's favor, New York Marine filed a separate lawsuit in California against Amber Heard, requesting that the court rule that New York Marine was not responsible for any of Amber's legal costs because Amber intentionally slandered Johnny Depp, and New York Marine claimed that it did not cover those claims. In November, as Johnny Depp appealed the $2 million judgment against him, the Depp-Heard case itself resurfaced. In December, Amber appealed the $10.3 million judgment that had been rendered against her. Amber's appeal sought the Virginia Court of Appeals to throw out Depp's case, or at the very least, give Amber a new trial on a whopping 17 separate grounds. A coalition of DV, civil rights, and women's organizations submitted 2 amicus papers on Amber's behalf. Amber's career, however, appeared to be in a rut. There's no news about her gaining new sponsors or being cast in new movies. What about Aquaman 2 though? Due to the trial, Amber's position in Aquaman 2 was either significantly diminished or remained extremely substantial. Depp left even before the decision was made. Johnny Depp immediately flew to London, where he and longtime friend and aimless musician Jeff Beck performed. At the VMAs, Depp garnered media attention as he descended from the ceiling as Moon Person. He made light of the fact that he needed the work to help him rebuild his career now that he has the jury's approval and confirmation under his belt. The next month saw Johnny Depp and Jeff Beck touring with their music, playing to packed houses and adoring fans across the UK, Europe, and the US. Rhino Records published an album by the pair. 2 new songs by Depp were included in the album, titled 18. At his concerts in Prague and again in Washington, D.C., Johnny Depp's attorneys from the Fairfax County trial ran into each other. Ben Chu was dressed like a rocker and looked really cool. By saying he was seeing an attorney from his UK trial, Johnny Depp put an end to suspicions that he was having a relationship with his Virginia attorney, Camille Vasquez. Johnny Depp appears committed to advancing his musical career. In July 2023, he will perform in the UK alongside Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, and Tommy Henriksen as part of the Hollywood Vampires. Depp also found time to take part in a fashion show for Rihanna's Savage X Fenty line. In a similar manner to Amber, Johnny Depp contested the $2 million judgment against him. On one of Amber Heard's 3 defamation allegations, the jury ruled in her favor over a statement made by Adam Waldman, Johnny Depp's lawyer. Then, on December 19, Amber Heard said that she and Johnny Depp had settled their defamation lawsuit. Johnny Depp would receive $1 million according to Amber. He claims that rather than just making a pledge, he will actually donate the funds to the chosen charity. After all the drama, witnesses, lawyers, and weeks of trial, the matter itself was finally settled. So, who won? By any standard, you'd have to say Johnny. He received $10,350,000 in damages at the trial compared to Amber's $2 million. And in 2022, according to People's Magazine, he rose to the top of the trending list in the eyes of the general public. Of course, if that's how it's measured, Amber was also a trending issue, ranking 3rd, just behind Will Smith. For the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Johnny Depp even pulled off a brief cameo as the legendary Captain Jack Sparrow. Meanwhile, Captain Corey, a young kid receiving palliative care, launched the Crack in the Box YouTube channel. His goal was to gain 100,000 YouTube followers in order to qualify for the Silver Play Button Award, so Corey uploaded a video that Johnny Depp sent to his channel. And Johnny Depp formally declared 2022 to be the year of his comeback with that video. Do you think Johnny Depp and Amber Heard deserve the consequences of their trial? Tell us in the comments. Check out our channel for more videos if you like this one. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay updated on our latest videos. Don't forget to hit the like button.